Hello there, Cancer. Thank you for tuning in for your relationship reading. I'm going to look at what you want. Then you'll know whether or not this reading is for you, right? Look at the title and stick it out till you find out the first card that I pull, whether or not this is for you. And then I'm going to look at what they want. And then I'm going to look at the future of the relationship, the trajectory of where this relationship is going according to the cards that I pulled. Okay? Remember that the relationship or the trajectory of the future is never set in stone, and it can always change depending on the attitudes, the change of attitudes, change of perspective of all the participants. Okay, so I post readings for you while I'm shuffling these up. I post readings for you 2 or 3 times a week. All of my readings are short, sweet, to the point. And yeah, you'll see the thumbnail, you'll see the title, you go, wow, that's for me or that's not for me. I'll just go ahead and do it if it is for me. You'll know it when you see it. Make sure you're subscribed. Okay, here we go, Cancerians. What do you want? There it is. Well, we got 2 cards that came up. Interesting. We got the Fool and the Death card, 2 major arcana that came out. The Fool's in reverse, though. So it's like something's ending. Do you want that? Yeah, I think so. But you want an ending in a connection. This is really interesting. Something's not fulfilling you anymore, and you need a new chapter. You need a 2.0 in the connection that you've had. But you're afraid that if you set that boundary, I feel like it's kind of like an ultimatum kind of thing, but you're not doing it necessarily in a way that's like my way or the highway, not like that. Instead, you're being like, if you don't want the same, I don't want the same thing that you want. For in the long run, like it looks like we have different ideas about how the relationship should go. So I'm just gonna go this way, and maybe if the way you want it to be works with what I want, then we can get together later. But I'm gonna give you some space to figure that out, right? That's the way you're gonna say. But the thing is, with the Fool being in the reverse, it's like I'm freaking scared to do it. I know I need to. That's the thing. I know I need to have this conversation, but I'm really scared to do it. I'm afraid that I'm going to be lonely. I'm afraid that nobody will have my back, right? I'm afraid of falling apart and begging for them to take me back if I break up with them. Okay, so of course the advice from the tarot for the position that you are in is for you to remember that the universe, the divine source, God, whatever it is that whoever it is that you resonate with, your guardian angels, whoever it is that you resonate with is a higher power. It's got you. That's what the Fool's all about, the light of the divine shining on you. That you, as you are perfect exactly as you are, and you don't have to be in a relationship to be beautiful and perfect and satisfied. In fact, striving for finding divinity and connection with another human it's really nice, but it isn't, it just kind of, like the divine is inside of us all the time. We don't need another person to complete us, right? Okay, let's look at their perspective. Well, I got 2 things, and they both came down to gratitude. We got the 4 of Cups, and we got the 9 of Cups. So this other person is perfectly content with keeping things the way that they were. Why buy the cow when the milk is free? Speaking of cows, right? So they were perfectly happy with things the way that they were, Cancer. And they might pout. Really, they might have a little pouty fit when you tell them that you don't like the way things are going. They're like, why not? It's perfectly good. But they're not the only person in this connection, right? I don't know what it is specifically. The cards aren't telling me, and my downloads are not telling me specifically what it is that you're unsatisfied with. But whatever it is, it matters. Your feelings matter. You get to have a say in the kind of relationship that you have. And if you're not feeling fulfilled, if you're not feeling satisfied, if the escalator isn't taking you where you want to go, if it's just stalled out on the 1st floor and you want to get to the 4th, you get to decide that no matter how they feel about it. And so, yeah, Don't let it bug you if that's what you feel like you need. Because you never know what's going to happen in the future. Well, let's find out what's going to happen according to the trajectory of the cards that I pulled so far. Where are we going? Where are we going, Cancer? Ooh, second Queen of Wands in a row coming up in this reading for the outcome. So, Cancer, this is very good for you. You're going to come out shining. And then whether they come back to you or not, or whether, you get back together or not, whether they follow through or not on what they said they were going to do, you're going to come out smiling. This is what you need to focus on. These two characters is what you need to focus on. The Fool, who is walking in the light of the divine and allowing the universe to show them the way, right? Let the universe, source, God, your guardian angels, let them show you the way. Right now they're showing you the way to get out of a connection that's not going anywhere, that's stalled out for you, right? So they're showing you a way to get out. And then they're going to show you the way to become the Queen of Wands, which is like a lovely, sexy, sociable, fun-loving, oh God, you're just enjoying life. And like, instead of being in this stalled out vibration where you're putting all of your energy into something that's not going as far as you want to go. The main energy that I'm getting from this relationship is that the other person just kind of likes to mope around at home, maybe playing video games or something like that. Like they just like to just go in their routines day after day, and they're not sticking their neck out and trying new things. They're not trying new adventures. And because you feel compelled to hang out with them all the time, because that's supposed to be your partner, that's supposed to be your sweetheart, that's the way you think that relationships should be, you're staying where they are, but you have some adventures to go on. You have some fun things to do. And whether you break up with them or not, you got to go do those things. All right? It's time. Go do those things. Cancer, this is where I have to leave off. Love you. You got some adventures ahead of you, and I will see you later.